Fourth grade students, it's Mrs. Hogue, and I'm here with you today and for a couple weeks to talk to you about your reading life. We're going to talk today about reading isn't something that just happens to you. It's something that you have the power to make great. And so today, I'm going to teach you that in order to make your reading great when you're at home, the first thing you need to do is find some great reading books, and the second thing you need to do is find a place to read. Now, you might look around at the screen and see I'm sitting at my kitchen table, but I don't have any distractions. The TV's not on, my kids aren't around, Mr. Hogue isn't here, and it's quiet. And I'm here and I can work and I can read and I can think. So today I'm going to read to you one of my class's favorite books, The Good Egg. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. You know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, I'll change your tires, I'll paint your house. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. See, he's painting the house. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. Back at the store, there were dozens of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't always on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg, a very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night I was exhausted and my head felt scrambled. And then one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. This is sad, the sign says, kick me. And he's saying, yikes. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up, literally. Something had to change. I'd had enough. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelby and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. The hours became days and the days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. And I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. Look at this picture. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to myself and my fellow eggs. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Aloha, Shelly. Hey-ho, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, every once in a while, someone's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect. And I don't have to be either. And I'm okay with that. Yep, old cartons back together again. We're a solid dozen again. It's good to be home. That's the end. So on this very day, you're going to have time to read one of your own books in your own special spot. Now, I will say, before I send you off to go and do your work on your own, I want you to have some tools with you. I just did a read aloud. I read for fun. Do you see anything up here, Post-its or anything marking my spot? No, because this was for me, a fun book just to read aloud. But you are going to need tools when I ask you to do some of your reading work. And some of those tools you might need, pen or a pencil, maybe a highlighter. If you can find Post-its in your house, use some. Or you can pull strips of paper. It doesn't matter. The last thing I want to talk to you about is the way that you're going to send this information to your teachers. Today, what I want you to do is take a picture of where you're spending your time reading. If you can't take a picture of it, you can draw it. You'll be uploading those pictures to your teachers via Canvas. And we've sent you directions on how to do that. The last thing I want you to think about and to write out is, what can you do to make reading at home the best it can be? What are things you need as a reader? I need my tools, I need quiet, and I need few distractions, which is why I've chosen this place as my perfect reading spot. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. We're going to talk about where to find all the Just Right books, either online and in our libraries. I'm going to show you some ways to access books. But until tomorrow, go to it. Go find your reading spot.